Thanks for coming round. We'll make you laugh before you go. Welcome to the Mermen. Welcome to the show.
Go Gundo! Let's go Gundo! Civic pride, Forrest. That's what that is.
Well, we do talk about what we're going to talk about on the podcast before we start it, and we did say we were going to do that near the end, but sure, we'll do it at the beginning instead. Since
we said we're going to end on it?
Yeah.
Could you flip it in edit?
No, just do it now. Oh. Do it now.
Yeah. It was an exciting weekend, man. My little quaint town, El Segundo, nestled within LAX airport and Manhattan Beach here in Los Angeles County.
Oil refinery.
And an oil refinery. And a waste management plant. And
nestled in there.
It's
nice though. I like
cute little town. It's very cute. Yep. Trying to recruit you to move over there. We won the Little League World Series. Our boys from our town were the ones that won the region and went to represent California and the West. And we beat that team
you can only
from
say
Caracas.
it without sounding creepy because you actually coach kids in El Segundo and you're like a fixture there. So
there was
if you
definitely
were just a guy that sits in his room and is like, our little boys, they did a good job.
They're little troopers.
They pretty exciting game. I mean, look, as far as Little League World Series games go, Curacao tied it with a grand slam.
We were up 5-1 for most of the game, and then
and then the next bottom of the next thing, the kid had a walk-off home run, right?
Yep, in the extra innings, walked up and just boop. When you heard it hit the bat, it was just like, and like everyone knew. There's a big watch party. They wheeled a jumbotron into the park where those kids normally play, George Brett Field. And everyone,
George Brett from El Segundo?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like the obscure, like, famous dude from our town. Everyone's like, George Brett.
He's a Hall of Famer.
I know. You remember I had us cards when I was a kid. And it was always like, George Brett.
Remember when he retired, he was crying?
Yeah. I think we all cried when George Brett retired.
So, yeah, they had the Jumbotron.
The Jumbotron, the whole town was out. The whole town was lit all weekend because it happened to be art walk.
It is funny that you guys like a town got drunk to watch 12-year-olds.
Bro, yeah, and it's like we all know the kid. Like I'm watching and they're interviewing the dad in the stands, and I'm like, it's Mike. You know, it was fun, man.
You know the coach?
I don't know the coach. I know who he is.
I liked watching the interviews with him because he dropped a couple craps in there. It's like, we don't give a crap, you know.
Yeah,
we go out there and toss the ball. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to say crap with 12-year-olds, but it's not a huge curse word.
I thought he did a great job editing himself because he was just like, dang tootin', we're gonna try our hardest. And
he had weird eyebrows too.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
He had to shave one of them. But good job, Coach.
It was exciting.
Coach Gundo.
They do an annual art walk in our town. It's usually a really fun event where all the businesses are open, have different artists being displayed, and you walk around and everyone drinks, and since everyone had been in the bar since 11 a.m. that morning watching the Little League team, everyone rolled straight from that out into the art walk. So by Saturday evening, my whole town was just hammered, dude. It was lit in El Segundo. In a week. Not this Sunday, next Sunday.
El Segundo, if you've never been, it's like where Dave said, is if this week's sipping, huh? All right, chips last week, but
sipping is classy. That's slurping.
If I blindfolded you and then drove you to El Segundo, like you're in the middle of the country, and then try to make you guess where you were, you wouldn't guess L.A.
No,
I don't think people would guess Los Angeles. Like people would think it's like if you smelled the ocean, you might get some other, but L.A.
or the water treatment plant,
or the refinery.
Well, they call it Mayberry by the Beach. That's the
Mayberry?
Yeah, they call it Mayberry by the Beach. That's the little nickname for it because it feels like a small Midwestern town that just happens to be 5 minutes from LAX.
Do you feel bad for the kids that lost? Because as soon as, I was rooting for El Segundo because, you live there in LA. And I don't have, but the Curacao, as soon as that home run went over, the kid's just standing there looking at it. And I was looking, I'm like, oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, that's the downside. When you're rooting for one team, you're also celebrating the other kid who's going to be in a bar 15 years from now, just like, I almost was a hero.
Yeah. And Curacao,
that's his worst moment of his life.
And I don't know all of the background of all the kids. I'm saying I think the kids in El Segundo have a leg up on the kids in Curacao.
Well,
that would be my guess.
Yes, but also they were, showing. I would have never known this, and the TV announcers didn't tell me. But Curacao's won it a lot over the past decade or two. Like they've. It's not like we were the underdogs in the situation.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't
put
think
it that
they
way.
have any major. Kenley Jansen might be from Curacao. I don't think they have a ton of major leaguers, but I don't remember where he's
So you're saying Little League's all they got?
Yeah, that's it. You're fucking privileged enclave of Los Angeles stomped on the dreams of these sweet children from the islands and the Caribbean.
Way to go, boys!
Is there
go
a weed eater going on?
Sounds like it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I'm also already sweating profusely. We're like 2 minutes into this
sipping
thing.
coffee. Yeah.
Well,
What was I going to say too? And you promised I'm assuming you were drunk on Instagram story.
maybe a little.
And you said lifetime barbecue for the kid that hit the home run.
Yeah.
Lifetime?
I mean,
How does that work? Anytime he wants
No,
it? Like
I
he
said-
can just call you up on a Tuesday. Dave, get the smoker up, you piece of shit.
I think the way I worded it is I said lifetime membership to barbecue. Like, just come to my house. I'm here to enforce my membership, please. Like,
What's his name?
redeem-
Louis Lappy, right?
Yeah.
I just have dreams of him getting on the phone. It's like, Dave, yeah, it's Louis. Yeah, hey, fucking get
Ribs
your dead
now.
ass out of bed. Give me some fucking ribs.
I got the receipts.
Yeah, fucking
Well,
piece of shit.
It was something I didn't tag like the kid in it or anything, but then
You're backing out.
But then the the El Segundo Little League Instagram account shared it and then wrote his name on there, and I'm like, shit, now I'm really on the hook. It'd be my honor to cook barbecue for
Lifetime.
a town hero.
Lifetime
Sure.
membership.
Yeah.
What does a lifetime membership for Dave entail?
I
You have a
mean,
card.
no, I'm a.
How often does he get barbecue?
My word is better than a card
How often does he get barbecue?
when it's convenient for me.
Okay, so sounds like you're backing out of it. Did you just kill the weed eater, Louise?
Fixed it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna get hotter in here.
Man, do you just have a towel I could use to wipe sweat off my brow?
God.
Second quarter.
Have you guys ever pawned anything at a pawn shop?
Yeah.
Really?
Compulsive gambler. Oh. What do you want to know?
I don't know. I just have all these
all
little,
about pawn shops.
I have all these electronics in my garage, and I don't want to like go through the hassle of like pricing them out or selling them. I just want
What kind of electronics?
old ones,
What are they?
like a stereo receiver,
That's not gonna. They're not taking it.
a Blu-ray player,
They're not taking it.
maybe a DVD player.
They're not taking it.
A bunch of things that I don't know what they are.
I've been to so many pawn shops and pawned so many things. I will. I could tell you what they want and don't want.
Yeah.
And all of that crap you said that's worthless. Now they don't want. Facebook Marketplace is where you want to sell that. Because you know how a pawn shop works. You can buy, sell, or trade.
Yeah.
Most people. Or you can pawn, sell, or trade. Or you can buy. I don't know. Pawn,
Well, they give
sell,
you
there's a whole
money,
bunch of-
and if you don't come pick it back up in a certain amount of time, it's just theirs, right?
They give you money, and then each pawn shop has a different percentage rate, and it's usually a 3-month loan, right? And so each month you owe a little bit more. So if like you pawn something for $200, they would say, all right, like in a month you owe us $220 or $215 or something. In 2 months you owe us $230, and in 3 months when the loan matures you $240, $250. That's how they make their money.
What was that TV show?
And they want you to come pick it up.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, most of the time. If you sell them like a gold necklace, then they'll be fine. They'll be able to melt it down. You know, they'll be able to get rid of it. But if it's some bullshit, like that's why they don't take electronics, because they're like a DVD Blu-ray player. Those are brand new at Best Buy, $20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this is a nice one.
Yeah, none of you. If you want to get rid of it, you should just. Speaking from a person that's had a lot of storage units and a lot of crap to get rid of over the last decade from family members that have passed away, and
Rose Bowl Flea Market?
if you want stuff to go free or basically free on Instagram on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Is the best way to go. Or when we do the flea market, but I don't want you cluttering up our flea markets with your bullshit.
No, these are nice. These are nice ones.
Nobody wants that stuff, though. Brand new. Let me look one up right now.
Okay, I can't wait. No, I'm a big fan of Facebook Marketplace. I buy and sell in there all the time, and offer up sometimes too. I'll score all kinds of
but
shit.
you deal with dickheads on Facebook Marketplace.
I like meeting new people.
I'm constantly selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I have one bad review. I have one review, and it's bad. It goes money issues, and it was a guy that tried to fucking get the watch for $5 less once we got there.
Oh,
he said there was a scratch, and there
Wait,
wasn't.
people can review you on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What's my? I should see what my. How do I see what my rating is?
Just go in the Facebook Marketplace, and it'll tell you.
Okay.
Here,
Because I've sold a lot of shit on there.
Yeah, well, most people don't review. They're just like get in and out, you know.
Where do I look?
Go to. By the way, Best Buy has a Sony Blu-ray DVD player for $49.99. Ooh, that's brand new.
Man.
So you should be lucky to get $10 for your hunk of shit. All right. I don't care how nice you think it is. So go to Facebook, go to Marketplace, and then go to Sell.
Sell. Okay. All right, I see that.
And then in Sell, there should be reviews. It's coming up right now. I'll read you my one. I'll read you my. Where's review?
Damn, dude. What do you think my rating is?
5. I don't know.
Boom.
Mine's a 4. All
4. That's low.
Guy named Min.
How many reviews do you have?
1 review. Pricing is what he wrote. Let me tell you what this guy did. Pricing is what he wrote. All right. So when I sell most of my stuff, I tell them to meet me at a storage unit. I'm currently selling stuff. I have a storage unit. I'm getting rid of stuff. I sold a bunch of stuff last week, and I go to I go meet me there, and it's this watch that I had that I'm never gonna use. It's a Bulova thing that was like brand new. Probably wore it one time, and he shows up. It was supposed to be $80, right?
Yep.
It was like 3 years ago. And he shows up, and I show it to him. He goes, "Oh, okay. There's like scratches on the crystal." I go, "Where?" And he shows it to me, and I go, "I don't see it." And then he rubs on his shirt, and then he shows it to me
on his coarse shirt.
Yeah, shows it to me again. I go, "I don't see it." Rubs on his shirt, shows it to me again. He rubbed it on his shirt, and I'm not making this up, 25 times maybe, trying to show me these fucking scratches that did not exist. And he wanted to pay me $75 instead of $80. That's what he was trying to do. $5 less, right? I go, nah. And he goes, and then he rubbed it like for the 26th time and drops it. Drops the watch.
And then that'd be funny if you were like, I see the scratches now.
It's going towards the ground. And
You're
I'm
right.
Like,
all right. I'll take 75.
It luckily lands on the toe of his shoe. I'm like, you're so fucking lucky right now. He picks it up and he goes, rubs it again. I'm like, you fuck. He broke me down. I go, give me the $75.
Man.
And then he takes out 3 20s.
Can I have change?
2 5s, 4 singles, and then 4 quarters. That's how he fucking paid me. I'm like, you didn't even have the other $5 fucking dollars. You're trying to come up with some bullshit. Then he gives me a 4-star review. Fuck you, man. I can't even review him. I always look at this thing and I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah,
you
wait. So you gave him what he was asking for, and he still money issued you?
The guy. He's acting like I was like hardball. I'm like, dude, you made me drive here to meet you after we agreed upon a price.
Oh man, I don't like this guy at all. What's his name?
MINH. That's all
I just want to warn everyone out there: don't sell watches to MINH.
I click on his fucking name. I can't.
That's ballsy to show up at the place and then negotiate. It's like
he's a dick. Anyways, I'm perfect. We got off track there, I think. Oh, two marketplace messages. Let's see what's going on.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to buy an ice machine right now. I want like a restaurant style ice machine at my house just so I can fill up coolers. Tired of buying ice.
Didn't I? You were always buying that stuff.
What?
I picked up a cooler for you one day.
Oh yeah, that was
Atwater Village.
Yeah, that was a dope ass cooler.
Yeah, you're like, hey, can you pick this up? And I just had to go randomly.
Yeah, that was a Tommy Bahama cooler. I still have it.
Buy a cooler on wheels. I'm doing this after the pause. I'm gonna look up Ming. I'm gonna give him a bad fucking ring. Fuck that guy. Anyways, I've got stuff for sale.
Hey, we should flamingo him.
And okay,
do you have his phone number?
No, I don't. I'm gonna look at my archived messages. I'm gonna find him and give him a bad review.
I've been doing that as a bit. It's been going good.
Yeah.
So no, what was that? What was the TV show about pawns? Pawn Stars?
Yeah, Pawn Stars.
I never really I never got into that. Storage Wars I was into. I loved Storage Wars. When Storage Wars first came out, I was like, I know the new direction of my life. I'm going to buy storage lockers.
The only thing you can pawn at Pawn Stars. Here's what you pawn.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Okay.
Watches.
Yeah. Vintage clothing.
Gold.
They like jeans, right?
No. At a pawn store?
Yeah.
Bro, no.
Oh.
I don't care if you watch Pawn Stars and they come in with like weird shit. That's a TV show.
Okay.
But most pawn shops are what I want. Gold of any form, jewelry, watches, musical instruments.
Oh yeah.
Tools. If they're in good shape,
I got
take tools. And that's like kind of where it ends. Like you can get computers if they're newer, iPads, stuff like that, video game consoles, stuff like that. Yeah. That's it. Every pawn shop you walk in, I've been in a lot of fucking pawn shops in my life, and it's the same.
A lot of weapons, I think, too, right?
It's the same.
Did you say weapons?
Not in California.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe in Florida.
But that's where I bought mine.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of pawn shops, and it's the same inventory. They're getting from the same stock.
My buddy owned a pawn shop in, even when I've used pawn shops, it was just through my buddy who owned one. Yeah. And I just call him up and be like, yo, I need a weapon. And he'd be like, all right, I got one. Come over.
Chinese star, bro.
No, I bought a police grade, what do you call them? A taser. Mm-hmm. So it like looks like a gun, but it shoots really far.
You have that?
Yeah.
What do you like? Sleep with it?
No, it's when we used to travel in the RV and stuff, I'd bring it. So my wife had it. Man, I'm really burpy today.
You can also sell stuff at a pawn shop, by the way, and I would be happy to film you going in with a DVD Blu-ray player and asking how much they'd buy it, because they'll be like, you'll be walking in, they'll buzz you in because they're all being, and it's all like, they'll buzz you in and they'll immediately be like, no, they'll be telling you no as soon as you're like, no, we're good. Like,
we should do that as an ongoing thing. Just me continuously trying to sell, like just roll in with like a dog, just be like, how much for the dog?
Yeah,
just stuff that they don't want. T-shirts, stack of T-shirts. Come on, guys, these are good. This is good thread count.
Yeah, when I first moved to LA, I would go to this one pawn shop, and I was driving Uber, Lyft, whatever, and I had like gold. I still have it, the gold necklace, and I had some other stuff. And sometimes I would need money to make rent because I didn't have enough gigs or this or that, whatever. So I'd go into this one pawn shop in Glendale where I lived, and Hollywood Pawn Shop, shout out. And there was an episode of Conan where he goes to a pawn shop and he tries to sell shit, and he has a giant bobblehead doll. I don't know if you remember this episode. And it was backstage when you would go to do Conan, so there's a giant Conan. And he tried to see how much he would get for the giant Conan bobblehead doll, and he was going in there. He's just doing like Conan bits, you know. And there's a guitar in there, acoustic guitar that's signed, and he goes, I get a cut or something, Conan on there, right? And they used to play the Conan clip on loop when I went in there, and this is like, I had done Conan. And I was in there like, anyways, I got this necklace. I got hey, cool guy. Yeah. What do you do? Yeah, I've been on that show right there. But yeah, those guys, they have a Hollywood Pawn for all your needs.
Wait, so
they had a computer shop next door too, and they would always soup up my computer. Soup it up,
like make it run fast. You mean?
Yeah, give me the apps.
Put a spoiler on it.
Give me the Microsoft Office. Put the stuff in there. You know what I'm talking about. Louise not paying attention.
Well, how bad has it gotten? Have you ever sold sperm before?
At a pawn shop?
No.
Yeah, I don't think. No, I've never sold sperm. Yeah.
All right.
No, but when I was gambling, I would I'd go to pawn shops all the time. Yeah, and I'd like just pawn shit.
What's the saddest thing you've ever taken to a pawn shop?
What do you mean saddest?
Like a family heirloom or just something that you know they're not going to buy? Just like, what was your deepest depth of going into a pawn shop and selling something?
Oh, I mean, I pawned something one time just to get $30, just so I'd had $30, but it was
just so you could go play that parlay real quick.
Yeah, and it probably, honestly, now that I was like shitting on your electronics and stuff, I think this is back when you could do electronics. It was like a double cassette player. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Like you put the cassette in here and you put a cassette there, and you can mix summer mix. Two
VHSs.
Yeah, I think I probably got $10 for that.
Nice.
Never went and picked it up.
They
just kept it, sold it.
I was cleaning my garage last week, and I found a ton of old VHS like home movies and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I kind of want to buy a VCR so that I can watch them.
Probably can get one at a pawn shop.
Oh, I'll go look. Maybe I can do a trade ski.
You might be able to. If you go to sell those electronics, please let me know, because I think we should film it. I'll just be walking behind you.
Yeah, is there one around here? Luis, what's your local pawn shop?
There's tons of pawn shops.
So many.
Yeah, there's pawn shops everywhere in America.
He really does sound different. He sounds like he's in a. You sound like you're in a better
ground control to me.
Yeah, you sound like You sound like you're at the big, beautiful space headquarters, and me and Forrest in a fucking little tin can floating out in the middle of nowhere.
One day you guys will have this quality.
You hear that?
Is it better? Or it sounds worse, but it's just because I'm hearing ours, and ours isn't good, and yours is better.
I don't know. I mean, I do have to tweak some stuff, but like I said, this is a test.
You could sell that mic at a pawn shop, no problem.
Ooh, let's see how much we can get for Luis's mic.
Yeah,
just as a gag.
Yeah, these cameras you could sell for sure. Cameras you can do.
Luis, go take a nap real quick.
Yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace is the way to go. Hey, fun stuff going on in Florida. We're doing a tour there.
Yes, come see us. What are the dates? The 20th and 20th and 21st at Key West.
Comedy Key West.
20th and 20th. It's a Wednesday, Thursday.
Low ticket alert.
Friday, Saturday, Miami. On Friday, we're going to do a live podcast. On Saturday, we're doing the comedy shows.
Yep. Yeah, low ticket alert.
Yep. And Sunday, Dania Improv, which is in the Fort Lauderdale area, Broward County.
High ticket alert.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hot ticket.
A lot of tickets for that one.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Dania one. So. Low ticket alert. Low ticket alert. All the shows are going to be fun.
Yeah.
Well, we just started promoting it. We're still a little far out.
I'm going to go do Billy Corbin's podcast to promote. And I got a couple of little things up my sleeve.
I'm going to sell some sperm.
Nice. Well, yeah. Come to one of our shows. Somebody every night is going to get some of Forrest's sperm for free. That's a
wow.
It's a promo.
People even say skeet. What if we got? Let's look into a billboard near Dania Improv.
I'm liking this idea.
Yeah. Do you know how much they cost?
No idea. They can't be that bad.
They're pretty expensive. I've bought some billboards before. I'm not gonna say what for because it's gonna sound like I'm fucking virtue signaling, and I'm not gonna say it. But I think a billboard in Miami in that area would be like for what, like a month you want to do, or like
I have no idea. Depends on what it costs. Might be 3 days.
Probably $2,000, like just
for a month.
But the artwork you got to do too, and all it's I think for it depends what the location is and how big it is and stuff like that. But we could probably get one for $2,000.
I would love to see us up on a billboard.
If it's digital, they're more, and it depends how, because then it's how long.
I want an old school billboard where a guy's got to get up there with the roller to put it up. And it's a little like, I like the ones that are like a little 3D where not 3D, but it's like, it like pops off like a little bit.
I'll look into it. I'll call some people because if we sold out the Dania Improv, if we sold out all of our gigs on this tour, we'd still make money without even paying for that billboard. But, if we don't come close to that, we're going to have to sell Louise at a pawn shop.
Louise, we had enough money to get you there, but not enough money to get you home, Louise. Sorry.
Yeah, think about the ticket.
That's how most people actually move to Florida, ironically.
Yeah. So we got those gigs coming. We're going to have a live podcast there. We're going to have content. We're going to be filming stuff, doing stuff on boats.
We're going to
seeing fish, eating stuff. You ever had a conch fritter, Louise?
Don't even know what that is.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
You don't know what a conch is?
It lives in these shells.
Right These are types of conchs, but I don't think these are the type.
No, these aren't the kind. These are the.
But it's basically just a fried. They take conch, the animal that lives in a shell, and
it's so good.
Pound it, tenderize it, and mix it with like some sort of breadcrumbs and spices and stuff like that, and they deep fry it like a hush puppy.
Yeah,
but it's got
Bisquick.
In it. Very good. And you get a little spicy sauce in there. It's good.
Conch salad. You can just eat it raw in conch salad.
You're gonna eat some conch.
You rub it with lime and the acid, the citrus acid, and the sun.
They just fry it. Yeah.
Woo, crack conch's good.
Keys, bro. You're gonna be eating some fucking conch.
So much conch, dude. Conch Republic, they call it. It's the Conch Republic.
Conch.
The amount of times the word conch has been said.
Conch.
Piggy's got the conch. Let him speak.
Very close to conch.
Yeah. Conch's
I would say if you needed to do a show and it'd be clean, you could say conch instead.
Of what?
Yeah, so this woman sucking my conch.
Oh, that is clean. I used to do it on the cruise ships. I used to say the word.
Frickin'?
No. So I'd go out at the beginning, and the problem is
frickin' conch.
There's kids in the audience usually, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have to be clean. But the kids aren't paying attention anyways. They're just like, oh, when can we go to the dinner? And so this was a trick I learned that got the kids' attention, but also allowed the adults to get the context of the jokes. I just told them at the very beginning, I go, hey guys, it's a clean show tonight. I know it might not have been when you came to the comedy club to see us, but in the theater, it's got to be a clean show because there are kids here.
When I say the word fruit, I mean fuck. All right, everybody good?
Basically, I'd say anytime I'm going to say a bad word, I'm just going to use the word poop instead. And then the kids would laugh because I said the word poop. And now the kids are paying attention, waiting to see it. And I'd be like, oh man, this pooping idiot, and I would just use poop as a verb.
Poop is grosser to me than any curse word.
Well, it was
I know, but I'm just saying, when I hear the word poop, I'm like, ugh.
I go, this pooping. I walked in, this pooping guy was there, blah, blah, blah. And then every time the kids hear poop, they just start cracking up. But then it doesn't ruin the flow of the joke.
Yeah.
What the poop?
I know this one guy is a real conch sucker.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Real conch sucker.
Conch and balls?
I used to do when I was
come on, keep going.
When my kids were
conkadoodle-doo.
That
one's not even dirty.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Stop being such a conkhead.
Is that
no, I don't know. Did I do it wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Conkhead? I mean, sure. It sounds
you son of a conch.
Yeah, but okay. You're just substituting for all curse words like you did poop.
Oh, that's not what's happening.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be cock.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. But son of a conch.
And you went with conkadoodle-doo?
Yeah, cockadoodle-doo. Yeah, I said that one's clean. I could have said it. You made me fucking explain it.
When my kids were little, I wanted to watch my language. It was, I was cussing in front of them too much. Mm-hmm. So I started using the word silly because I figured you could never be in a situation where later in life they're in therapy and they're like, my dad said he called me silly. And but if I was really mad, I'd just be like, oh, that was a really silly thing to do. Oh, you're feeling really silly today, huh?
Let me ask you something.
And it was just a way for me to express myself without actually using a hurtful word.
Do your kids curse now?
My kids are very good about not cursing. All of their friends and all the kids I coach have filthy mouths.
Yeah, at what point, if you hear your kids cursing, are you like, yeah, whatever?
I mean, it doesn't bother me as long as I don't even care when kids I coach do it, as long as you can prove that you are mature enough to know the difference of when it's okay and not okay.
Yeah, I just think it's funny because you're like, oh, you don't want to curse around your kids, but you know they're eventually going to curse.
But when they're 4 years old, you don't want them to...
Adorable. Do you want to go viral or not?
That's a good point.
Yeah, your kid's just using proper language, not cursing. You're going to... You ain't gonna get any million views on that. Yeah, but if there's a little 3-year-old that says fuck,
I think there was a story back then when one of them repeated something I said, but I don't remember it. Yeah, they were like, hey.
Third quarter.
All right, so there's a story out of Florida, by the way. That was brought to my attention. Do you want to just hear the headline?
Lay it on me.
Every headline from Florida is like, Floridians should avoid wrestling armadillos unless necessary.
Well,
that's the whole headline.
Armadillo seems like it would be hard to wrestle.
Do you want more information on why not to do that?
Yeah.
Leprosy is still rare. But it's spreading in Florida and the southeast, and apparently armadillos carry I don't know if it's not this thing, a bacteria that can cause Hansen's disease in people.
Oh boy, of all places, Florida, it's going to bring back leprosy.
Yeah, you can get leprosy. Do you know what an armadillo is?
Yeah.
You seen one?
I mean, in person?
No, not in person. Like
in cartoons.
Your dreams. Yeah, in person. Where'd you see one? In Mexico, are they?
No, I mean, in person, I've never. But I know what.
Fuck your
I know
mic.
what the Google
this
does.
fucking microphone.
Talking mic.
Yeah. Let me tweak it. You gotta make tweaks.
You might see some in Florida. They're more northern Florida, and you'll see them squashed on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
Little guys. Sorry, armadillo. But I've never heard of anyone wrestling them.
No, I don't. That's a weird.
But apparently
it's very specific.
I know, but apparently people are getting leprosy because they're wrestling armadillo. I guess that's like
they're like this big though. Like how do you?
Thing. No, they're like this big, but I think you're like, I don't know what you do.
Wrestle's a weird verb for that. Like, don't mess with them. Don't agitate. Don't be like, yo, hey, I'm gonna wrestle one. Could you referee for us? Like,
you don't know what goes on in Pensacola up there. That might be wrestling shit. And the Panhandle.
I mean,
and the Panhandle be wrestling armadillos.
I've gotten into some redneck shit before, but wrestling and armadillo never crossed.
Yeah, but you're thinking of wrestling like in the human sense, like it's like there's a mat and a ring and stuff. I think wrestling just means kind of getting into a skirmish.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be one to talk if anyone's
ever wrestled with your dog.
Me. Oh yeah.
Well, there you go. You can wrestle an armadillo. Your dog's small.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, your dog ain't gonna give you leprosy though. Maybe dog herpes.
Yeah.
Does your dog have dog herpes?
Not that I know of.
Derpies.
No, she does have skin issues though. She gets really like, she's fine and then she's not. And I'm like, well, this is going to cost more money.
You get a suit for her. Little chainmail.
What?
Little suit. That way her skin stays good.
They make suits for dogs?
A little dog suit, yeah. Little like yoga pants and.
No.
Like a nice tight yoga shirt.
I'm buying that immediately.
Yoga headband.
Sounds adorable.
From Lululemon.
And it can help her?
Yeah. I'm assuming it would be better for the skin. I feel like I've wrestled animals. I've definitely wrestled a dog. Probably wrestled a cat.
Manatee?
No. You're not allowed to touch the manatees.
I mean, you can touch them a little bit.
No. Can't touch the manatees. We'll be in Florida.
You can just pet them.
No. You can't harm, harass.
They like it when you rub their belly.
Is this what you've done?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the police will be coming.
This was before.
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's before cancel culture. You get the hose and you feed them the water and then give them a little lettuce and they come up and they breathe in your face. They're like, and then you rub them on the belly and they're like, they're very docile.
Yeah, that'd be good. That's what they should do. Animals that you're not supposed to fuck with, like manatees and things like that, they should modify them genetically so they give you diseases. You know, like if you mess with a manatee, you get like, AIDS or something like that. If it breeds in your family.
That seems really.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be messing with it, would you?
But I didn't bother it. It wanted to hang out with me.
It might want to hang out with you because other people have given it fresh water or food, and now it thinks you're a source of that. And now it's going to rely on people like that,
So
leave it alone.
So
I mean, I've messed with it because I'm.
So what's the difference between that and a dog? Why is it okay for us to mess with a dog, but not
They're
okay?
Domesticated dogs.
But so why can't? What's wrong with the manatee learning where to get a free meal and being okay with humans versus a dog?
Okay, so let's say you're on a boat.
Genuinely asking.
Let's say you're floating around on a boat.
Yeah.
And a manatee comes up to the back of the boat, and you're like, cool. When you turn on the freshwater hose, a lot of boats have, and they start using it, and then it's like, I'm drinking the fresh water. Okay, you're doing that because you are you and you're on the boat. Now it comes up to the back of another boat. It says, oh, this is where I get fresh water from. The people don't see the manatee. They start their engine and put it forward and chop the manatee's face up with the propeller.
But that's a very specific example. Why couldn't you say
that happens a lot because manatees come up to boats because people have fed them or given water and they get injured with the propeller. They get hit by the boat sometimes in the front because the people don't see them. They're not aware of it.
But isn't that the same thing as saying like
associating a boat with fresh water and food?
I believe you, but I'm just going down this line of thinking here. Isn't that the same thing though as saying like, hey man, you shouldn't get your dog to love you and run towards you because one day there's going to be someone driving a car and the dog's going to chase the car and get hit by the car.
That doesn't even make sense what you just said.
Why?
Because you're telling it to come to you. Where's the car in play? It's not associating the car with you.
Okay, so if my
keep coming up with an example. I'm waiting for
yeah. Well, I mean,
again, dogs domesticated too, but keep going. Yeah, there's a wild animal manatee. Yeah.
So let's talk about cats.
Okay, do a cat example. Yeah, I'm waiting for this example. We're gonna have to edit a lot of stuff. Like, okay, birds.
No, I see what you're saying, and I believe you because you're the expert in the subject.
Also, because it just when you give, if you're giving food or water source to any animal, and then they become reliant on it. What if you die? What if you move? What if they no longer have that? But now they've gone out of their way to get that, and now they're in trouble because they don't have. They're like, it's like someone like, that guy will always loan me like $100. I got it. And then that person's like, I'm not loaning you any more money. And they're like, oh shit, I don't got no money.
So what I should do is, so when I'm in the water in the marina, cleaning the bottom of my boat,
observe,
minding my own business, and the manatee comes up and taps me on the shoulder, I should go, you shouldn't rely on me for kindness and free stuff, and just punch the manatee.
No.
And then the manatee now knows I should stay away from humans so I don't get my face chopped off by a propeller one day. A similar looking boat.
No.
And then that way I'm keeping him from being domesticated.
No. If you're in the water, so let's say you're in the manatee's home environment, that's where they live.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean
you're in their house.
In the marina. It's my space too. Yeah.
I pay $1.50 a foot to the dog. And a manatee comes up and makes contact with you, that's perfectly fine. A manatee's allowed to do that. If the manatee makes contact with you, it's not acceptable. And I think in even cases like that, even if you like reached out with your elbow and gave it a little, you'd be fine. But if you're feeding it and giving it fresh water and stuff, you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fair. I wasn't luring it over with the stuff. I'm in the water.
You're not, but people are.
Yeah.
People definitely are.
That's what I did.
There's marinas I've gone to, and I've seen they just leave a freshwater hose on. Man, it'll be here any minute. It's like, all right, cool. When you get fired from this job because you're a meth addict or whatever, I'm just making up shit now.
Oh,
but then where's that man going to get fresh water? Yeah, his name's fucking Fred. He's a fucking
Fred, that guy.
Indian Creek Marina, fucking Miami. What were we talking about? I don't remember. Hey,
all right.
I know what we need to do. We need to get more listeners and viewers for this podcast. So
we're doing good though.
If you listen to this podcast, I'm not saying we're not doing good, but if you listen to this podcast, tell some other people like how exciting it is when we argue about manatees. And we didn't do any calls today.
Oh, let's do some calls. Do we have time?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to try and get us like viral on TikTok.
Oh,
that's fine.
What do you want to do? Should we start our own TikTok thing?
The big thing on TikTok is people using your audio.
Oh,
we want people to take clips of things we say and use our audio. The conch stuff might be good. I don't know.
What's
But like sometimes it's like, hey, it's like clips from a movie. It's like, what is this place? I don't know, but it's beautiful. Bee, and then they do a little clip. So if you just start coming up with things,
oh, that's
you're like, if you said, hey, what is this? What does this look like to you?
what?
You say, what does this look like to you?
But you have to do it like, what does this look like to you?
You don't have to do it cool. You can just do it. Yeah.
What does this look like to you?
I don't know, but it's pretty cool.
Oh,
there you go. There's one.
Yeah.
People can
do you have some like? Could you find some, Louis? Could you find some royalty-free inspirational music?
That would work, right? I'm not saying that's the one, but
yeah.
like that's a version of one like where someone would be like,
right, let's do
what it's like to, and then someone would reveal like a necklace and like it's pretty. Like, do it again. What does it say? Wait, say, have you ever seen anything like this? Say it like that.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, but it's beautiful.
That's so true.
You fucked it up.
Oh, that was great.
I'll say it's beautiful, and then you say, yeah, it's pretty good. That's it. Okay. Have you ever seen anything like this? I'll say it. No, but it's beautiful. And then you wait for me to be like, and you're like,
okay,
it's okay.
Wait, do you want to play inspirational music over it?
No, you don't need to. People do that on their own.
No, but okay. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, but it's beautiful.
It's okay.
All right, put that out.
That's the one.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we do one that's like?
I think we need to make that longer though.
Yeah. So like, what's the like 15 seconds?
Yeah, let's shoot for that. So you ever seen anything before? And I go, no, it's beautiful. And you're like, yeah, do you see this part in here and that thing? Did you notice that? Yeah, I didn't even see that before. That's really cool. And what about this? And I go, man, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And then you say it's okay.
Motivational stuff is good too.
No, shut up. Yeah. We're doing this thing.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're just gonna go back and forth.
Yeah. And then finally, then you're like, it's not that good. It's okay.
Okay.
Check this. Check this out.
Check this out.
Whoa, man, what is that? I've never even seen anything like that.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my life.
Wow, and then that part in there, that's cool. Wow, that thing's beautiful right there.
Holy moly.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that one might be.
We're going viral, baby.
I'm not fucking with you. I think that clip.
Yeah.
Just put that out, Louise.
We're going viral.
You're laughing, Louise, and we're laughing, but I'm not wrong.
No, you're totally right. Right. I could see that happening for like something.
Let's think of another one. How about
we should do one
with shells?
Oh,
do a little.
We did do like a merman.
And then
wait.
One of us blows, and then one of us goes. Just make some sounds.
No. Do this. Wait.
Just random sounds after the.
Wait. Play the music. I want to do one with music. Do you have like some inspirational music?
One moment.
Wait.
Please.
I've got one. Before you do this,
yeah.
I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go. Stop with your fucking phone vibrating.
I don't know.
We're trying to do viral TikTok stuff. So I'm gonna go like this. And then I'll go. And then you do a version of that. And then I do a version of that. Then you do a version.
So we just like freestyle.
And then the fifth one, I go. That's the last one. All right. Ready?
All right.
No, I do mine.
I'm just being ready.
Wait. Okay.
Still do boo.
Okay. That one's pretty good.
All right.
Get that one out there. Stat. Any fans of the Mermen podcast, use these on your TikToks.
This is the last one. Do you have music?
Or Instagram, either way, but TikTok's yeah.
All
so
right.
Do you want to do an inspiration? Do your fucking inspirational one.
Get your horn.
We're doing this.
And just follow my lead.
God,
and you're gonna know when to blow. Just blow when I blow, okay? All right, you ready?
It's not gonna work out because we're not playing. You notice how I planned mine out really good?
No. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be very simple.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Luis. Play the music. Mermen, unite!
Perfect. No, that one's not good.
No, that's gonna gonna be like
too specific.
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
say merman.
No. You have to.
You need to make it more abstract, vague that people can use it on anything. That can be on a travel
That's gonna be
video.
everything aquatic. There's gonna be like someone on a boat, and then it like cuts to them on the sailboat, and you hear "Merman Unite," and then the horn, and there's all that thing. Trust me.
Okay, how about here's one more we're gonna do.
Right.
You always got to do it like bing, 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 and then at the end, so you're gonna go whoa, and then you go whoa, and I go wow.
Oh
yeah. Keep doing that, and then at the very end you do a fart.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Whoa. Oh my god.
For real?
So cool.
Oh my.
Okay, that's pretty good.
This is a voice.
Get ready for the money to start rolling in, kids.
Come see us in Florida.
This is the most excited Luis has been about our podcast so far. I can tell he's like, wait, we're on to something here.
We actually are. That's the thing.
What if we just become that?
Intentionally viral clip,
You know
guys.
the Mermen podcast? They just basically do like
Sound
sound clips and that's just our first try. We're gonna get better at it.
We're definitely gonna
What
get
you
better
got to
at
do
this.
now, your homework is you got to watch TikTok and then start taking notes of all these things. And
All
I'll
right.
watch it and then come up with our own for the next episode. We're gonna do them every
Yep.
episode.
Next time I take a shit, it's gonna be basically an R&D session.
Fourth quarter.
What are we doing?
Voicemails.
Oh, you haven't done it in a while.
Nah, it's been a while.
Okay. Heard from Richard.
Well, somewhat of an update.
Oh no, he hates
That
us.
doesn't sound good.
There you go.
Is this him?
No.
Hey guys, Josh from Melbourne again. First of all, can I say thank you for being kind about my poor Spanish skills? That was very nice. Appreciate that. Just wanted to let you know I managed to track down Richard. He's actually in my basement at the moment. We're getting tied up.
Oh no.
Here's the deal: there can only be one Australian caller. Happy to trade, but here's the deal. All right, I want in exchange for Richard's safety
Okay.
some of Dave's meat rubs.
Yeah, it's really expensive to send it over there.
What about Forrest gold turtles?
Hold on a
that he
second.
got when he was on X?
Richard has rub, so if you have him in your basement, just
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
for it.
that's
Just
some of
fucking
his.
take his
Yeah, I
rub.
spent $80 sending
Yeah.
it to Richard.
Also, where is this guy from? Is he
Melbourne.
Asian?
No.
Okay.
Asian.
Yeah, sounds like.
What if it was Pink Floyd
Vietnam or
doing an
something.
actually good imitation of an Australian guy?
Hello.
All right, a knife. All right, well,
Was that? Did you say that ain't a knife?
yeah.
There's a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Keep
sorry.
it going, guy.
So Forrest gold turtles.
Yeah.
Gold turtles.
That'd be great. Was turtles dolphins? Anyway,
Huh?
I don't have it by
Oh,
this time
that one.
next week. Poor old Richard's going to get Dos Monoto all over him. That pronounce it right. That's why I'm on that. Sounds wrong.
Wait, what's this guy's name again?
Thanks,
forget-
guys.
what's his name?
Josh.
Josh.
He's all over the
From
place in
Melbourne.
this. He's gonna get dos minutos all over.
You better
us.
not.
Is that a new euphemism for sperm?
That's what it sounded like. Is he get it all over him? You better not harm a hair on Richard's head, assuming he has hair.
I can't keep him locked up in my basement and not jerk off on him.
Yeah.
Dos minutos on.
Dos
goddamn.
minutos.
This is how I do impressions of Australians, by the way. Because I go down there, bomb, and tear around, fucking there.
Oh, is that a big spider?
All right. Thanks to our 2 listeners in Australia. One's dead. That's unfortunate.
Another guy, we really blow up on Australia. Another guy named Roy, I think his name was, messaged
Yeah, I do
me.
a podcast with a famous Australian.
Oh, that's a pretty good point.
I tell people to listen to this.
That's a good point.
Real quick.
You thought it was just random?
I don't know.
Just speaking
I
of
mean, I'm
us,
assuming.
What, worse than random, I thought it was me.
Barbecue's big down there.
It is.
Yeah, it might be.
They call him a sizzle.
Bert's big down there. Or not as big as Jim, but
Yeah.
Jim's on the #1 game show there.
Hey. All right, what's the next one?
Club.
here we go.
Hey guys, Zach from Massachusetts here.
Good old Zach.
Break from me, so you can confuse it. Got one comment and 2 questions for you guys. I know you're begging for questions. So, first comment is, I keep hearing you guys ask about your messaging. The answering machine is literally the clip from
What?
the episode you guys
Wait,
made.
stop.
The-
Hey,
What are we asking about?
What our like voicemail like answering machine is saying.
Oh, okay.
So he's explaining.
It's Dave and I saying call, right?
Yeah.
Or thanks for calling or something. Okay, go ahead. We'll explain
phone
that.
number out, and it's friggin' hilarious.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah.
I know you guys are confused as to what I had mentioned about that before, but for questions, Dave, I know that you were a big Spear spearfishing
Hey.
when you're younger? Probably still
Is it
now.
possible for you to send that microphone to this fucking guy to call him back? That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Or
going on.
it's just because Luis has better headphones than us. He can hear it fine.
Yeah. He's fucking. I don't know what's going on here.
Command Central
All right,
over there.
Zach. What are the questions? Sorry.
I was a
Spearfishing when you're younger? Probably still now. What's the biggest thing you ever had to pull up from the deep on the tip of your spear? And for Forrest, when you were out there doing your manatee counts and water tests, what's the craziest accidental thing you saw that you know you weren't looking for, but it happened in front of you? Hey guys, keep doing the good thing. You guys are great. Talk to you soon.
So what's the biggest thing you pulled up?
probably like a 60-pound like a Goliath grouper, like what do they call them, a Jewfish or big
They call them
giant
Goliath groupers now. They were called Jewfish forever, and now they call them Goliath groupers because
something in that species, like a real big ass one that you see a big grouper back in the cave and you shoot it and you're like, oh fuck, maybe I shouldn't have shot this. It's really big. And then you're done. And then you got to chase
Can
it
you
for
eat
an hour.
those Goliath groupers?
They're not a good idea. I mean, the Bahamians.
They're just killing them.
Well, no, it probably fed an entire village of Bahamians, but I didn't want to eat it because salmonella. Salmonella? Is that what it is?
Not the right word. I'll let you keep going.
yeah.
Starts with an S.
Cicatella? Cicatella?
Getting closer.
Cinderella? Tella. Rella.
Sigwatera.
Okay. Yeah, that one. But the Bahamians love it.
Maybe people don't know what that is in our listening audience. Sigwatera.
It's kind of like a worm, kind of like a
Fish that feed on reefs.
yeah. So it's a bacteria that it's not good idea to eat bigger fish that might have that.
I wonder how you pronounce it. I mean, okay. What was my question?
Did you ever see something accidentally that was crazy while you're like you've talked about dead bodies before?
Dude, I've talked about everything on here. I've talked about people sacrificing. Oh, it's not with an S. It's a C. I'm a fucking idiot. Ciguatera, though. Ciguatera.
Ciguatera, yeah. That's what I said, right?
No, you never said Ciguatera, just so you know. You said salmonella. That's where you started.
Yeah.
But you're fine. It's a food
Same
poisoning.
family.
And you usually get that from larger reef fish, fish that
Sometimes these fish eat raw chicken and they get the
mad fish disease. Man, I've seen lots of people having sex on boats. Like when I was working on the Miami River, I'd see it. I'd just see, you're just driving around on a Tuesday and you're out in the middle of Biscayne Bay and you happen to go near a sailboat because you have to go in the channel.
Oh yeah, those sailboaters, they're crazy. They're like hippies on water.
Yeah, one guy's putting his conch in the other one,
into her shell. Yeah.
Man, I've seen so many crazy stuff though. Like I'm just trying to think. I mean, obviously I talked about the guy almost dying and we brought him back to life in the boat. That was pretty crazy. Found all sorts of cool stuff down there. I found like 10 grand one time.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
but I found like a watch.
So you've never told us that story.
And I'd have to think about that. But a lot of people having sex. I guess that's not even that crazy after a while. After you've seen it enough times, you're like, seen it, done that. Trying to think of what else. 9/11. Was there.
What, you saw 9/11?
Yeah, I heard about it on the boat. That was pretty crazy. So,
Okay.
All right, next one.
All right, here we go.
Hello, Mermen, and happy birthday.
Happy
you
birthday.
guys are coming up on your 1-year podcast anniversary. Congratulations on making it a year.
Wow.
First of all, stop a second. Let's stop. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. What
welcome.
episode is this?
Yeah, this is 52. We fucked up.
Yo, this is our
This is because this.
There's 52 weeks in a year, right?
This voicemail came out August 13th. We're a little bit late. We're a little bit behind. So would have been helpful if
Wait, I didn't even know we should have done something for the 50th. Like even just the 50th episode is kind of a big deal.
Why?
So now we missed our 50th episode and our 1-year episode.
Hey, the big 53 though.
I think we celebrated on 53.
Next, we got to go big next
Nobody
episode.
else does that. Nobody else does.
Oh, we're getting hammered next episode.
This sounds like a new caller too.
Nope.
Okay.
Drunk Tyler.
Drunk dial?
Drunk Tyler.
Drunk Tyler.
I think
He's just not drunk.
think
Drunk
he's
Tyler's
sober.
more aware than we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
of where we're at in our lives.
I thought this guy was like a theater
That's what-
teacher or
he's-
something.
He's sober for the first time. He's like, salutations, Mermen.
Hello, everybody.
I just got
What a
done
beautiful
writing
day."
a thesis.
This doesn't sound like a drunk at all.
Yeah, he's got a little more.
year podcast anniversary. Congratulations on making it a year.
I'm right. He sounds different, right?
Yeah.
I was listening to the podcast this past week, and you were talking about names to call your cult Mermen or women or whatever.
Except all.
And I was thinking sea lice because, itchy, but, they're kind of just part of it. They've been around for the whole time as mermen.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't really have a question.
No, I
for
mean,
this podcast.
you've generated a lot of
I
conversation.
kind of
Don't worry about
it.
I like it.
Kind of been drinking all night.
Wait, he's drinking?
Imagine.
He's hungover.
Or he was drinking?
Hey, sea lice, come see us in Florida, September 20th through 25th.
I don't know if you know a lot about cults, Tyler, but you want people to want to
endear
join them. Yeah.
You know, hey, maggots.
Yeah, hey, and then
after you've indoctrinated them and you've mind fucked them, then you could treat them like shit. You gotta be nice.
But they're gonna recruit other people. They'll be at a bar and like,
hey, would you like to be a sea lice?
There's this group I hang out with, and it's really cool, and they feel like we have fun, drink a little bit, play some party games. What's the name of it? Yeah. That's the thing. Sea lice.
Because it's good though. It's because sea lice are itchy and they're just part of it.
Yeah. It's also called sea bather's eruption. Sometimes is another term for it. So pretty cool cult.
Put clear nail polish on, it clears it right up.
Drink this Kool-Aid right here. All right, Tyler. Thanks for being sober. I don't know.
A little bit more.
Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because he's drunk.
But anyways, again, happy anniversary 1 year. I can't wait to hear more. You're doing great.
We're doing great. Hey man, we've been doing this for a year.
Fuck.
I thought we'd be more successful by now. This is taking longer than I I've been planning.
The end is near.
Well,
you thought we were going to be like huge by now?
Just thought maybe we wouldn't still be in Luis's back house.
Yeah.
But it's
making a little loot. It's happening. Don't worry. All right. What's the other? Now that we've got this TikTok thing, idea,
that's going to be. Look, sometimes it takes a year to figure out what your.
I'm not
lane
fucking
is.
around.
And
on our Mermen page, we're just going to start putting nonsensical TikTok sounds up there.
Well, we'll
put clips up there too.
Yeah.
We have a TikTok page, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that is listening to this podcast, get on TikTok and what's our fucking handle?
I'm actually supposed to change it.
To what?
The Mermen podcast. I think it's just Mermen Pod right now.
Mermen Pod's okay.
See if you can change it right now.
Pod is actually a good, because a pod is like a pod of dolphins.
Yeah, I like this. The Mermen Pod.
Yeah, but also podcast.
But it's probably better if it says podcast so people know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, dummies.
Idiots. The Mermen Pod podcast?
Podcast pod.
The pod podcast?
The pod.
Podcast pod?
We're just Mermen Pod, yeah.
I like
Can you change it?
Yep.
To what? You're in there? Just search Mermen Podcast and you'll see our dumb fucking faces up there and follow. How many followers do we have? Not a lot, right?
No, not a lot. We just started posting.
Yeah, I know we just started, but just tell me the number.
I don't want to tell you.
Don't. Okay. Everybody out there and doing it. We're going to be huge. Get in on the ground floor before we start taking off and we just become exclusive. All we do is TikTok sounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm talking about the sounds. You got to do like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was like Michael Winslow.
Do we have more messages?
We have a couple more. I don't know if we want to save them.
What are we at time wise?
We're at 57.
All right.
Why would we save them?
Yeah, let's save them.
Save them.
Why would we save them? I'd like to do them all at once and then not do them for a while. I think that's better than every episode. What do you think? Every episode?
Well, I mean, we just. I don't think it matters. Not every episode, but.
How many are left?
2 voicemails, couple texts.
Are they long?
Both voicemails are a minute.
What do you think, Dave? Your call. You're the boss.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, now you are.
I'm okay getting out of here.
Okay, we'll save those for next episode.
All right, let's do one text at least, just because it is.
Just do them all, then.
Do it.
Because this text is from a new caller texter.
All right, lay it on us.
Hasn't written it before.
New.
Oh, imaging? No. New texter.
Incoming.
Hi, Forrest and Dave. My name is Arisha. I'm from Michigan. Huge fan of the podcast.
All right.
Arisha.
My question for both of you is, would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or a row of penises down your back like a stegosaurus?
Both sound fun.
Parentheses, balls included. Genitals are functional. Please discuss. Love you guys. Hashtag no hetero.
I mean, vagina on the forehead all day. You can't use the dicks on your back. What are you gonna?
I mean, they said they are functional.
I know, but they're all in a row. What are you gonna?
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to try.
What, you gonna lie down sideways and have a bunch of women put their legs up in the air and then you slide them in?
No, I mean,
and what if one of them's not ready? Then you're like, I got these 5 dicks in, but this one needs some lube over here.
I mean,
plus shirts.
I guess you could wear a hat. You could wear a hat to cover up your.
You know how uncomfortable it is to sit in coach with a normal back. Like I'm gonna fucking sit with some dick backs now.
I don't know about the people you hang out with, but I think if I had a vagina on my forehead, I'd have to be fighting my friends off.
I wear a lot of bucket hats. And then
just don't fall asleep around your buddies, is all I'm saying.
Think about if you had a row of dicks in your back, you can't get a lot. It's uncomfortable, this, that, whatever. But if you had a vagina in your forehead and you were like, dude, can you give me a ride home? And they're like, no, like, I'll let you finger my forehead. They're like, all right, cool. Yeah.
It'd be a cool place to keep stuff, too.
Yeah. Stuff's dripping down your eyes. You got a squirter. Thank you, new texter. What was their name?
Arisha.
Arisha, thanks for listening. Get on our TikTok before it's too late. Before we're not accepting any more people on the TikTok, there'll be a cutoff at 1 million followers. So get in before 1 million followers, and then we cut it off.
It might be good actually, because the morning would force me off my back, so I stopped snoring.
Oh, this is like a sleep apnea.
It's like functional.
Yeah, that's what they say when you do a sleep study. It's like, have you thought about growing dicks on your back? Props you up. All right, do the rest of them.
All right, well, we got another text from Maggie in Chicago.
Maggie
said, coworkers and I aren't really in the mood to work today. We're shooting the breeze about movies, and I mentioned Forrest talking about flipping gender roles in movie and it changing the tone of the film. We decided the funniest reversal would be the Titanic with Jack sprawled out on the door while Rose was bobbing in the water. Anyway, as you write up your Barnacle show, I nominate Richard and Tyler to be the main character names as a nice nod.
Well, Richard's dead.
Yeah, Richard.
He's in a basement.
Gave up on us.
Yeah, like he's tied up in a basement, so he's no longer. Yeah, Titanic would be good. It wouldn't work. That's what my point always is, like with the chickie flicks. And Titanic is a semi-chick flick. It's an action at the end, according to our, I don't know about that podcast that we recently did. We did the Titanic as a...
I mean, it does change the way. It's more interesting, not the ending, but just to think that...
Sketching his dick?
No, Jack. Yeah, that. But Jack...
His conch.
So Jack is like a well-to-do dude with his fiance on the ship, and he starts fucking one of the crew members who's a woman.
Yeah,
that makes it less romantic. Now he's just
a woman that's not in first class.
Yeah, now he's just a dog.
Yeah, he's just
fucking.
He's just down there in the cheap seats. He goes, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, you look like
you're down on your luck. You want me to improve your life?
You want to try this diamond on? Yeah.
And then he abandons his actual fiance to when the ship's going down to save the other. I mean, that's a lot less romantic.
Thanks, Maggie.
She also sent a link. There's a lot of open swimming in the Great Lakes, so she sent where to do that. There's the Macking Bridge swim here from today almost.
Oh, for your swim to get prepped.
Sounds cold.
Yeah, we this is what we're gonna do in the Keys. We're going to start you off with something small when we're in the Keys, probably because it's better. And it'll just be like from this dock to that dock.
Man, there's a lot of orcas and stuff in the Keys, man. A lot of sharks.
Orca's not going to kill you. When has an orca killed anybody that wasn't in captivity? Find me an instance. It hasn't happened.
Orcas have been real dicks lately, man.
They've been attacking boats. Are you in a boat?
Well, I don't feel better about not being in a boat. And plus, I don't want to like, they're not domesticated.
I'll tell you why the orcas are attacking boats, for the same fucking reason that the manatees are getting fucked up by boats, just so you know. There would be some correlation or tie in there that a boat did something to, or someone on a boat did something to an orca. If you're just swimming, you're fine. I'm talking about from a dock to a dock.
Man, that manatee, what if that manatee was like,
across a canal? How about that?
What if the orca was like,
why are you such a pussy when it comes to swimming?
What? No, I'll do it.
You're making excuses.
I'll do it. I can't think of anywhere in Key West that...
You don't worry about it. I got it.
All right.
That was almost a viral TikTok audio, too.
What?
Why are you being so sweet? I'll do it. I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah, cut that one up.
Yeah.
That one is really good, actually. Yeah. I'll do it. All right, do it then.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not going to do it. Let's do it again. All right? Cut all that up, what we just did. You think I'm bugging around?
No, I believe you. I think it's the smartest thing you've ever come up with.
These should be all of our clips for this week. All right, he's dead. So we got 2 left. Thanks, Maggie. Thanks for listening. Thanks for continuing to text in or call in.
I'm so hot, I'm going to throw up.
Jesus.
That's another TikTok one right there. Oh. I'm so hot.
So sweaty.
You want to save the 2 then?
Actually, no. I think
Okay, let's do it.
All right, roll.
Dave can do it. Yeah, he's thrown up before.
This is a voicemail. Here we go.
Hello.
What's up, Dave? What's up, Forrest? So,
Who's
two
this?
things.
Who's this?
Dave. I'm sorry I haven't made it out to a show lately.
Oh, it's Mark.
It's Mark, by the way. Sorry. Sorry. Got sidetracked. I'm trying to work right now. So, first things first. I'm going to go to LA's Tacos today for lunch because you guys maybe want tacos. I was listening to the podcast this morning.
You're welcome.
And I actually work down the street, so I'm going to go get it today. And I will let them know that you guys sent me. Hopefully they give me something nice for that.
They're not
And
going to
then
know
the
who we
second
are.
thing I want to let you guys know was, Dave, I talked to you about this before. I don't want you doing that swim from Catalina. It's not safe. Too many sharks out there. And especially after the hurricane we just had, all that sediment is going to be coming up the sides of the water. It's going to be feeding all the fish. It's going to make them all go hungry. And they're just going to be more vicious out there right now. And I don't want you to get hurt.
I mean, that makes
Because I love
scientific
you,
sense.
And you're a really funny comedian. And I love seeing you perform. So I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to do that stuff.
Guess they'll become more famous if they get bit by a shark.
Anyway, talk to you guys later.
I'm not saying killed.
Sorry, Lee.
I'm not saying killed.
Yeah.
But if you got an appendage bit off by a shark, straight to the tops. America's Got Talent. You're
Sounds
on there
worth it.
immediately.
Yeah.
You're fucking, you're ready to go, man.
But here's the problem. If you get bit by a shark doing something normal like surfing, then you become a great story.
Yeah, but you're swimming for charity.
If you get bit by a shark and they're like, what were you doing? I was swimming across the Catalina Channel at 2 a.m.
To raise money for lupus.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, leprosy. Armadillo leprosy.
Yeah. To raise money. That's why you were doing it. For kids.
Let's
kids with leprosy in an orphanage somewhere.
Wait, I have an idea.
Yeah, Southeast Asia.
Let's start a Mermen Foundation.
Yeah.
And
a lot of things
a charitable foundation. And let's come up with the craziest cause that we can. And that's where all the money goes.
Why wouldn't we give it to a cause that matters?
Because it's just funnier.
Okay. Well, that's a good friend there. Who was that?
Mark. He's a good dude. Him and his wife come out to comedy shows all the time in the South Bay.
Sounds selfish. Sounds like he just doesn't want you to get eaten by sharks, so he still has comedy to go to.
Well, he's right about one thing. I'm hilarious.
And he did send pictures of him at LAX Tacos for proof.
Oh, nice.
Says, man of my word.
I hope you absolutely bomb on the Florida run one show.
Me?
Yeah, just one show.
Why would you want that?
Because you keep talking about how great a comic you are.
Oh,
today.
I'm so good. You're good too.
I don't say it.
I hope you don't bomb ever.
I will.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're too good.
Mm-hmm. You're jinxing me. Mm-hmm. One more.
Last voicemail. There we go.
Hey, it's Tyler here. This shout out is to the El Segundo Little League team. They avenged my accident down in Willemstad, Curacao. The dolphin accident, if you guys will remember. I just want to say big congratulations to them.
Does he think he was in Caracas?
I feel like even though I didn't really watch much of the coverage this year,
he said he was in Curacao.
It all worked out. And while my scar is healed and my eyebrow is looking pretty normal, I'll just remember this and we'll call it even, and I'm good to go to the Caribbean.
There you go. Go Gundo!
My question for you guys this week.
Avenge Tyler!
Is also forgotten. I really just want to give a shout out to them. I'll try better next time. Have a good one.
Thanks for the shout out, Tyler.
Yeah, glad you got that dolphin back. By,
All right.
by
And then quick
stomping
update.
on the dreams of 12-year-olds in Curacao.
Yeah. Quick update from Mark. I responded to his picture of the tacos and asked if they said anything when the Merman sent you. He said, no, he kind of just looked at me. LOL.
Yeah.
I'll
Makes
tell them
sense.
again next time
Checks
I go.
out. Yeah.
One day it's going to work.
Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, come to our shows, Florida, forrest.net. Dave?
Dave W. Comedy on social media, DaveWilliamson.com. Come see me in Boise. Come see me in Vegas. Come see me in Tracy. Come see me in Winnipeg. Come see me in Florida with my best friend, Forrest Shaw. We do a trip, and Luis is going to be there too.
They are the Mermen.